Bravery, a 7-letter word, means different things to different people. Every human being at some point in life presents it in some form, more or less, with or without strings. But only some individuals are ready to use it to the fullest, to make such a stand that defines them and makes them exemplaries. One of a kind to do something that normal people like you and me call impossible. One such individual was Gurtaij Singh, born on 15th November 1997 in Birewala village. He always was keen on serving in the army, and this dream of his came to be in 2018 when he was accepted in the Indian Army and joined the Sikh regiment. Then came 2020. Tension at Indo-China border is at its height. Episodes of border conflict among the two were becoming common. Firing was prohibited on both fronts. Therefore, the Chinese were frequently trying to push Indian troops so that they may lose their cool and pick up weapons, hence starting the war of which China could not be blamed. 3 Punjab's Ghatak platoon, of which Singh was a part of, were called to assist 16th Bihar Regiment. On 15 June 2020, the Chinese troops tried again to enter Indian lands. The Ghatak soldiers moved in to help, but the Chinese soldiers had already got the information and came prepared. They attacked Indian soldiers with rods fitted with barbed wires, nails, and small sharp knives. 23-year-old Gurtaij Singh was cornered by 4 Chinese soldiers. He swung at 2 of them, and as 2 others tried to pin him down, he dragged the 4 towards the cliff and flung them over. One of the soldiers caught hold of Singh and dragged him along. Singh's fall was interrupted by a boulder, but he had several injuries, including badly hurt neck and bloody head. Making sure the 4 soldiers were dead, he reached to help others. He came face to face with more Chinese soldiers. Firing was not an option, so Singh unleashed his ceremonial kirpan and kept the enemy at bay. He managed to snatch one of the enemy's sharp weapon and valiantly killed 7 more of Chinese soldiers. Now bruised, cut, and heavily wounded, Singh was barely holding together, but seeing another group approach, he knew stopping was not an option. He got up, tied his turban, and smiled at the group, as they were afraid to approach him after seeing his valor. Singh leashed again, but the enemy was more cautious, as making a small mistake and letting Singh near them would mean their certain demise. Gurtaij Singh, with his tiny kirpan, kept attacking the enemy. The Chinese troops could not go further as Singh was proving impossible to tame. Gurtaij Singh was losing blood very fast, which made him dizzy and slow. Evaluating the situation, one of the enemy soldiers made his move and stabbed Singh from behind. This stab sent a jolt of pain through Singh's body, and this line accumulated all his power, and with a loud chant, "Jo bole sonehal, Sat Sri Akal," he lunged at the soldier and cut him down, bringing the count to 12. Gurtaij Singh had fought his fight. Now, with nothing more to give, he lay there waiting for death to come and relieve him of all his pain. His body was returned to his family, where he was laid to rest with full military honor. It is said that Bharat Mata Ki Jai were the last cries his fellow soldiers heard before he couldn't be heard anymore. Many were badly wounded and some lost their lives, but they made sure that no foreign hand could take what is there, even if it meant looking death eye to eye. So this was the story of Gurtaij Singh, the Lion of Galwan. So please do write us in comment section what do you think about this video, and please do subscribe our channel. Thank you.